Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel here in Chicago at the start line of the Chicago Marathon here in about 2.5 weeks or so. Doing a lot of content for the Chicago Marathon, but I think I'd come on here and talk to you about my top 5 tips for race day. You know, I've done Chicago twice now, and I have a lot of friends who have done it quite many times, and I've kind of combined everyone's best ideas and best tips of what I think you should know before you start. All right, so tip number 1, probably the most important. Your GPS watch will not work for the first probably 5K to 10K. With the amount of people that are gonna be out here and with the skyscrapers, your GPS is gonna be all wonky. It's gonna say you're going 11-minute pace, 4-minute pace, whatever. So you really need to be practicing right now how you're gonna get out. Start off slow, not go too fast, because like I said, it ain't gonna work, so just be prepared for that. Tip number 2 is getting to your corral early. Last year, there was huge problems with the corrals. The security and all of them were taking a very, very long time. I showed up to my corral an hour and a half early. I almost missed it. Yes, I almost missed it. It was very scary for me because, you know, you're kind of using up a lot of that energy because you're kind of panicking before your race even starts. So I don't care what the website says. I don't care what anyone says. I'm here to tell you from experience, get to your corral extremely early. All right, tip number 3, the first 10K, don't be listening to no music. The crowds are absolutely incredible here in Chicago. So for the first 10K, don't listen to music, just let the crowd cheer you on. But it also kind of subsets into kind of another tip, bonus tip for you guys. Please go out slow. This race is one of the hardest races to start off slow in because the crowd support. The crowd support is absolutely amazing. The first 10K, then it kind of dies down a little bit, but it's still amazing throughout the whole race. Just please, start out slower than what you would think you would want to. All right, tip number 4, you complete the race, all is well. Don't skip out on the parties. Every brand out there is having a party. There's a 27-mile after party after Chicago down in town. Pizza places are offering specials, things like that. There's a lot of stuff happening in the city after your race. So don't just get your race and go home. No, it's time to celebrate that. So definitely check out what's in the area because there's a lot happening. All right, and tip number 5, but this just goes with all runners. Please make sure you are recovering properly after the race. It's gonna be very difficult. You know, after the race, there's gonna be all these brand parties going on and you're just gonna wanna celebrate and things like that, but really focus on recovery afterwards. There's a lot of cold plunge places around the area or Normatec places. There's a lot you can do in the city, like 3 or 4 different spots. So please just make sure to prioritize recovery after the marathon. Top 5 tips for the Chicago Marathon. It's in 2.5 weeks or so, and we cannot wait to see you there. We'll be there with Runners Empire at the Expo, so make sure you stop by the booth. And it's our very first major, so we're just super excited to meet all of you. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below if you're running the Chicago Marathon, and we will see you here at the start line.